What it do, Kripple Krew? What it do? It's your homie EDC with DBD, disabled but deadly, and welcome to another Stabby AF Saturday. I hope everybody's having a fantastic day. You know, as per usual, we're going to be talking about all things bladed and EDC related, from new knives to knives that you've just received, maybe some trades, some knife swappage. How about grail knife talks? And of course, we're going to talk about some hard use overbuilt knives, because we are in the push to get big homie Caleb to 1K so that he can give this awesome McNeese Dixon away. I need your help to get Caleb to 1K. We've got him up to 729 right now. So we're going to keep pushing. We're going to get him to 1K as soon as we can so he can give this awesome Dixon away. I'm going to pop up to the top of my chat. If it reset this morning, I missed anybody that was in early yesterday or last night, I apologize. But my chat starts with Big Homie Marco. What it do, Marco? What it do? My brother Mud checking in on both sides, dropping those badass emojis. I know he's going to be running a little late, but he'll be here, of course. Thomas, blessed EDC, member of Krew Inc. Oh, popping in on that vertical side. There we go, back on the horizontal as well. Stabbing the like button on both. I appreciate you. Old school rocker. Mama Loot. What's up? Hope you're having a fantastic morning. I am, thank you. Baz Beast. My brother from a Dutch mother. My brother from a clog-wearing mother. Checking in from the Netherlands, member of Krew Inc. Popping in that vert side, dropping the badass emojis. Jim Miller, member of Krew Inc. Good morning, brother. Good morning. Kelly O'Neill, checking in on that vertical side. There is a horizontal link pinned in the pinned description if you want to pop over where most of the crew's going to be chatting. Baz Beast has popped over to that sideways side. Gonna get sideways with the crew today. What is in your buckets, Kripple Krew? What are you carrying today? You could drop it in the chat, or as you know, you can shoot it to my Instagram and we will share it with the crew. Today's pockets for me, carrying this McNeese Dixon. It, for such a large, chunky, strong knife, carries very comfortably. I've just been rocking this in the right front pocket and really digging it. You know, you guys know I typically prefer a deep carry clip, and it looks like this doesn't have enough clearance, especially for my thicker 511 tactical reinforced pockets. It just doesn't look like it has the clearance. But it slides so easily. The clip is designed perfectly. It slides all the way up and leaves just enough to make it easy to grab and pull out. Actually, quite comfortable. This is in the pockets today. My left rear pocket today. Another American classic. The Spartan SHF Spartan Harsey folder, 3 1/4 inch Stormwatch edition. Love carrying this on my left hand side because it is quite easy to actuate with my much less talented left hand. So that's right front, left rear. In the 5th pocket, you already know what's in the 5th pocket. Got to pull out the slip. Bust out that walk and talk. Oh, by the mic. Love it. You guys know, ever since Mrs. Deadly got me this as an early 25th anniversary present, it has not left my 5th pocket. You know I do, Thomas. I made sure that my Glideman was the first lefty-friendly Glideman. The next one coming is going to be lefty-friendly as well. And I'm trying to work a couple of Wixco models that I'm trying to work on, and they will both be lefty friendly. Of course, I got love for my wrong-handed Kripple Krew brethren. And you know what's funny? Is what do they say? Lefties are like 12 to 15% of the population, or something like 10 to 12, something like that. It seems like their representation in the knife and EDC community is higher than that 10 to 12%. I might be wrong. Maybe it's my crew. Maybe being the Kripple Krew, that we're all a little wrong, a little out there. I attract more lefties. But it does seem like lefties have a lot of representation in this community. Henry G, what's up, my brother? What it do? Tree? Oh, what it do, brother? What it do? And then, you know, on the belt, I gotta be rocking an Aries EDC custom today. It is the Aries EDC Bloomcliff, my 25th anniversary model. It is a beautiful True Blood Kieranite made chunky for my hands, with that heavy acid washed ADC RB2. I be using this now. Oh, as you can see, I got gunk all up on the blade that I need to clean off. I cut through a highly infused joint to cut it into a couple of bowls. And yeah, you can see it was very, very sticky. Got to clean the blade. But I love my little sharp finger. You know it. This is one of the very few industries that lefties have been able to have such a voice. True. There are, for a long time, there has been a lot of companies trying to look out. Now there are companies that don't give a crap. Like right now, Geoknife don't care about y'all, but I'm trying to change that too. I'm going to look at the gram real quick. I knew we would have some pockets over here. Oh, we got Jim Miller Pockets KSK. What it do, brethren? What it do? Hope you're having a killer day, brother. What's in your pockets? Drop it in the chat or shoot it to my Instagram. We're going to take a look at Jim Miller's pockets with the Spyderco Tenacious SMKW Blade Show exclusive Rosecraft Cumberland River Coke bottle, Keith the Knife Freak sacks, and Grizzled Bear leather crafting sheath. Look at that. I love the Mad Yako Hank behind it too, but that is S35 VN Tenacious with the dope scales. That's a killer exclusive. Spyderco S35 with that full flat. Oh yeah. That Rosecraft Coke bottle. Such a classic shape. And y'all know, you already know, I'm a huge fan of anything Sax related. Because she's right here. She's even closer than usual. Y'all know I love anything Sax related, like ooh. Love the pockets, Jim by Parade pouch in the corner. Of course, you know it's set and ready for carry. Putting an air pump on my air ride on the bike. Ooh, got the downdraft while you're working. Yay. This is probably my favorite Tonto I own. I mean, the knife itself was a gift from the Deadly Daughter because she knew the 80-20.5 was my grail. And after her first major job, she was 15. First time she made several $100s working a job. She was a referee for youth basketball or soccer first, actually. Soccer is where it started. And she got a BOGO Black Friday special from DLT. She got the 3V Tonto, and it came with an Aus 10A shark foot for free. So she got me one of my massive grails. And then now it has the original GOAT scales. It's always had a Lynch Northwest Side deep carry clip. And with these scales, it is one of the most comfortable knives in my collection, hands down. And one of my favorite Tontos, period. A lot of sentimental reasons, but this 3V Tonto is just a workhorse. Got a knife from Babsteron. Forgot the name, but the brand is Valhalla. Ooh, you got a big one. Nice. You got to shoot a picture. Bone Crusher. What's up? How's your Saturday going? Hope you're having a killer weekend so far. What's in the pockets? Neil to the Mac, member of Kripple Krew Inc. Checking in on that vertical side. I appreciate you, homie. If you want to get to the horizontal, there is a pinned link, and you can pop over and chat with the crew. Ordered an XHP holdout from Lynn's collection. Should get it Monday. Oh, that's dope. How you doing today, Co-Bunny? That's going to be a nice one. Uh-oh, we got a picture of this Valhalla from Buzz Beast. Let's take a look at this beast of a knife. Kind of fitting. Oh, we're going to drop this for a second. Trying to use my left hand to navigate. Like I said, it's not as talented. Look at the size of that thumb stud. You know that's going to be a chunky beast. I kind of like that Aztecish around the pivot. It looks more. With a name like Valhalla, it must have something Nordic to do. It's just not the first thing I get from it. All futuristic and shit looking. That's a big beast. Let's see. A big beast in titanium and D2. That's gonna be a workhorse. Anybody know the name of this Valhalla? I don't. I'm not very familiar with Valhalla. We might have to look at them in a bit. Oh, there we go on that horizontal side. Welcome, Neil, to the Mac. Cicero, member of Kripple Krew Inc. Lurking, recording, and editing the big project, 30 vids in 30 days. That's a lot, homie. That's a lot, my friend. Bone Crusher. Dropping the donation, the super chat. Much appreciated, Bone Crusher. Where are you checking in from? I'm going to give you a salute and an acoustic salute for your very generous donation. By the mic, homie. The Shark Lock has some of my favorite acoustics. And it sounds great with these scales. It's a good one to give you a salute with. I appreciate you and welcome to the Kripple Krew, homie. Love from India. Hell yeah. Man, I love that the Kripple Krew is worldwide. We got Boz Beast in here from the Netherlands. We've got Bone Crusher in here from India. You know, my homie Leon be checking in from France. We got all the homies from South Africa. Man, Kripple Krew is worldwide, and I feel the love. Also bought his 3V Warcraft Tonto. Oh, damn. I can't wait to see those, Go Bunny. Wish it was titanium. It's pure steel. Damn. Yeah, you need suspenders with that one. And you know that's chunky. You know that's chunky. That's right. I'm like Pitbull. I'm Mr. Worldwide right here. I'm from New Jersey. That's a different planet. Oh. Most of what I know about Jersey comes from Sopranos. So I've never been to Jersey, and no offense, but I don't have any plans to go to Jersey. It's just not on the bucket list. I wonder how many people have it on the bucket list to go to New Jersey. That would be interesting. Taylor Hardness, my brother, with the $5 super chat, says, sorry I couldn't be here for all the fun. Hope you have a blast in here. Hey, brother, I hope you have an awesome visit with your homie. Have a great lunch. We will hook up soon. And for the super chat, I'm going to give you a McNeese Dixon salute. Woo! Appreciate your generosity, my friend. Thank you for all the work you're doing, making sure we know what's going on with our blades. We're going to be taking a look at the steel hardness lab in a bit, folks. Much love, brother. Talk to you soon. Have a killer weekend. Ooh-wee! Look at that. Ron Krew gets a double flag salute. Member of Kripple Krew Inc. for 16 months. That's a long ass time, my brother. That's a long time, and I truly, truly appreciate your support. You know what? We're going to get another clacky knife for your acoustics. How about a Demco 8015 by the mic. Appreciate your support. You've been there from the start, my friend. Don't forget, Ron Krew will be live later. I don't know what time you're going because I know Daily Gear Guide. I know JD's doing his big giveaway at 1:00 my time, which is like about when you normally go live, roughly that time. But thank you again for your support, brother. That's right. Drop those badass emojis showing support for these long-term members and the generous donations. Joe to the K. What's up, homie? Hope you're having a killer day. Beekeeper, try not to go to work. Well, this is the best place to be. It ain't work when you're hanging out with the Kripple crew. Opening Soprano scene is on Route 22, driven that stretch many times. You know, it's funny. Sopranos is so old. But Mrs. Deadly and I never got into it. We just never watched it. And I was like, hey, you know, I brought it up a couple of times, but even then, only like kind of like, hey, we could always watch that. But we finally started watching it. It really is a good show. We're on season 4 right now. Oh, Spoke. What's up? And welcome. Hope you're having a killer day. Authentic Sage Connection member of Kripple. Hank, what's up, sis? Hope your weekend's going fantastic. Tenable Eagle Strike. CGRB Pyrite Light. Glow. RR Spades and in Cinnamon Bone, Rough Rider, and Phoenix LD30 with the Bloominati Ninja chip. Joe to the K is loaded. Kripple Krew always has the best pockets. Want to watch it all the way through. Only seen YouTube clips. Yeah, that was kind of me for a long time. And we started it a couple weeks ago. You know, if we had other shows, we'd watch those, and then we'd watch a couple episodes of Sopranos. But lately, we've been pretty dialed into just Sopranos, and yeah, we're midway through the 4th season. I think there's 6. Around that time, I think that was around the same time as like Rome on HBO, Deadwood. There was also Spartacus on Stars. Those were the shows we were watching at that time. Deadwood, probably still my favorite TV series of all time. The wrap-up movie, alright. But the TV series, Deadwood, my favorite TV series of all time, and Al Swearingen is my favorite TV character of all time. Neil to the Mac has the MKM Hero, a Gerber US-1, a Sog Key Knife, a Nikon C1 Light, a Springfield XT40 subcompact Freedom Seed Spitter. Nobody's messing with Neil to the Mac, that's for sure. Don't forget, you can send your Kripple Critters and Kripple Krew or Kripple Carry pics to my Instagram. You know we want to see those pets as well. We got to see the Kripple Critters. Speaking of Kripple Critters, we were watching Sopranos last night, and there's a scene where Tony's in a barn with a sick horse that's laying down. And this goat comes popping in to chill with him. And I look at Mrs. Deadly. I'm like, why is he not pulling out a knife and a camera, man? This is a perfect time for some Kripple Critter pics. Thomas, Blessed EDC, rocking that Cold Steel Recon 1 Tonto, Cold Steel SR 1 Tonto, the Sock Flash AT, the Clake and Flint, the Kaiser Quartz, Victorinox Huntsman, and the Burning Stables Forge Kiradashi. Loaded pockets, brother. Loaded pockets. You know he's always going to be Tonto heavy. You know it. Thomas, do you have a PM2 Tonto? That's my Tonto Grail. Is a PM2 Tonto. I would love to get M4 because I have the M4 Jimbo and my warning is the XHP exclusive. So I'd really like to get an M4 exclusive Tonto PM2, but I would take any PM2 Tonto. I wish. Yeah, I feel you, brother. Yo, I told you we worldwide. We got Torres checking in from Spain. You're on that vertical side, homie. If you want to see the whole screen with all the knives and chat with the Kripple crew, we are also live in a horizontal right now. There's a link in the pinned comment, and you can pop over and chat with the rest of the crew if you want. Torres, welcome to the Kripple crew. Thank you for joining us from Spain. Those are the only 3 Tontos I owned at this time. So far. That's for show. David Judici. What it do? Neil Mudd, my brother, a member of Kripple Krew Inc. Hope you're having a killer weekend so far, brother. My brother Mudd celebrated his 16th wedding anniversary yesterday. Dropping those badass emojis. Ed freaking Durbin. Edwards, member of Kripple Krew Inc. How you doing this morning, my brother? Hope you're having a killer weekend. Was messing around with testing some vids. Gonna start my channel soon, but where the F do I put thumbnails for vids? When you're uploading the video, that's the easiest time to put the thumbnail. When you're uploading it, and it goes to where you can put the title and all that stuff below. If you click the thumbnail at that time, you can upload the thumbnail right then before you even upload the video. If you've already uploaded the video, the only way to change it is through the YouTube app on your phone, not the YouTube Studio app, just the YouTube app. You have to go to the video, go to edit, and then click the thumbnail in the corner, and then you can change it. If you need any help with this, hit me up offline, brother. Who wants to buy some Edwards, folks? Ed Durbin's got a ton of Edwards for sale. Check out his Instagram right now. All of his Edwards have wicked knots and sick beads, and he's only asking $15 per Edward. That's pretty dang good. Yeah, I mean the beads are $15. Legit. Some of them might be more. Down with a nose cold, trying to get the meds in. Oh, that sucks, brother. Hope you get to feeling better soon. Mudd's feeling all fresh and clean now, headed home from the barber. The barber we go to, you got to get there right at opening time, man, because they stay slammed. They have like 7 or 8 barbers in there. It's a family shop, but they stay slammed. If you don't go in there at opening, you gonna be waiting. These have been out for a couple of years now. Anybody in the chat pick up a DC Blades Cito? I've been such a big fan of this knife since big homie Tier 1 EDC gave this to me. He's one half of DC Blades. Him and Old Squirrel Knives are the crazy minds behind the wicked blades from DC. I have some. I'm going to grab a couple of other DC blades right quick just to show off my homie's work. Oh man, is the one buried? Let's see. I think one of them is buried. Is it in here? Oh, maybe not. Okay. Maybe not. Maybe it's oh, I know where it is. I know, I think. Okay, oh yeah, no, I was right. Okay. I'm gonna show some of the wicked blades from my homeboys. You're live at 5 p.m. Eastern, 2 p.m. He's stepping all over you regular. I know I'm not bitter. Typically do between 30 and 50, but Papa needs money. Got over 200 currently made and ready to go. He can make customs too. Now those probably aren't $15, but the ones that he has on Instagram ready to go. Not a Spottico boy, but that Yojimbo's looking awesome. Man, I wanted one for so long. Like I said, I've wanted one since I saw the history or evolution of Warncliffe video from Knife Life with Michael Janich. And at the right time, an awesome member of the community said he had an extra one brand new in box and was willing to trade it because he knew how much I wanted one. Shout out to Jake. And I really, really like this. It's too soon to tell if I have a preference between the PM2 and the Jimbo because I just got the Jimbo. But I love carrying this knife. And this hollow grind is so wicked. We'll see if I can do it under the camera. I'm gonna have to do it on a video. Sometimes I can do it under the camera. Sometimes I can't. Oh, it's already catching. Yep, there we go. It's starting to shave my beard hair. This thing is hair shaving sharp. I have literally taken just barely and started shaving through a hair. But if I just pull it across, oh, now you're not going to do it under the camera. Oh, there we go. All you have to do is touch that blade and it starts splitting the hair. This is one of the sharpest edges I own. And that's from the factory on this, by the way. This has not been touched by anybody yet. Doobie! What it do, my man? What it do? Good to see you lying, not a sheep. I am having a blessed Saturday. Hope you are as well. Glad you still here after that tornado, man. He was talking about the tornado the other day during our live when I was saying he probably should go in the shelter. He sent me some news coverage that was a massive. It became, it was rated as an EFO. I got you, Neil Mac. I got you. I appreciate you. Yeah, this would definitely. Oh, so easy. So easy shave. I hate doing that on camera because then there's even more hair everywhere. I mean, my between my beard and my dogs is always floating hair. But when I shave, there's even more. I was gonna show y'all them awesome DC blades. Let me pull those out. Lone Star Dowboy, Carry of the Day, Archbishop 3.0, Baron Forge Badness. Anybody trying to get the 500 subs that would like to be rated during the giveaway today? Yes, Ron Crow's got a giveaway today. JD has a massive giveaway today. So, DC Blades is really bad about tactical, organic, destroying knives. Half of the pair is tier 1 EDC, a former operator, and he likes stuff that does work. These are the two most regular knives they've ever made, trying to make EDC friendly beef jerky defenders. This one right here, the Glaurung, is less than $100. They start at 80, I think, or 69, 79, 69 to 79 is where they start with G10. But then you can get black carbon fiber with satin or silver carbon fiber with PVD. Less than $100, 14C. And it's a thick slab of carbon fiber. Like, it's not carbon fiber over G10. It's a thick slab of carbon fiber over liners. We got a nice backspacer, titanium pocket clip. Killer action. I love DC blades. And then I do have a fixed blade from them as well. This is the Mantis. And the Mantis comes in 2 editions. Ice Hawk DVD, thinking of getting one for daily carry. Ice Hawk. I don't know what the phone did for that one. Making sure I didn't miss anybody. I appreciate you, Beekeeper. If you haven't yet, stab that like button like you mean it. Okay, we are going to check Instagram in just a moment. Not feeling great today. Ooh, that's no bueno, homie. Hope you get to feeling better soon as well. The Mantis comes in 2 different configurations, with or without these wicked serrations. But you've got this nice hawk bill. And I got it with the serrations because you have both your usual claw maneuver, but you also have a forward slash that really rips with it. And this thing is wicked. The guys over at DC Blades are just crazy. They make some of my favorite designs just because they're so wild. This one is a great plate carrier knife. It's not one that I carry on my belt often. But I mean, the sheath works phenomenal. But it's better clipped to the plate carrier. This one is the fastest deploying folder I have, the best wave feature I've tried. And I can get this out like this, ready to go, even quicker than most of my fixed blades. Brown Sugar, what is up, sis? Forever member of Kripple Krew Inc. Good to see you. Brown Sugar, whether as a member or not, has supported the channel for a long, long time. We're talking since like 200 subs. I know there's a lot of you in here that have been around for a long time. We're going to look at Instagram. You know you can shoot me your badass Kripple Carry and Kripple Critter pictures. Whoops. Helps if I click the right button. We are going to look at Ed's carry. Boom. The Null Voodoo. Ooh, that looks so good. Look at that. Oh, I love that blade on the Voodoo. Love that blade. Such a sexy knife, brother. Oh, oh, oh. And it's got the cigar Edyard on it. There's a couple of Edyards that are for sale. There's a Hellboy, there's a dragon. Look at those. Dude, look how he did that tail on the dragon. Like scales. That's pretty dope. Folks, if you need an Edyard, hit him up. Love you too, sis. You've been around forever. Yeah, they are wicked serrations. Like some of the meanest I've seen. And they will what does he say? It will kill. It will cut. Yeah, both of them. If you're looking for a fixed blade for beef jerky defense, the Mantis is like $70, $80 with carbon fiber. Full tang, 14C, badassery. I had to get it to match the glow rung. This is my only silver carbon fiber. Is these two DC blades. It all started with the Ceto for me. I still need an Ultim Sith XL or an Ultim Sith and a Titanium Sith XL. I love their Sith folding Picals. But this Ceto is the first one I got to experience. This was their first attempt at making an EDC knife that people would use daily, but they could also put in that beef jerky defense work. And I think they did a phenomenal job. Got that beautiful compound grind on that sexy, sexy clip. Low tip, reinforced for puncturing power, and one of the few flipper tabs that I'm hella down with because of what this knife is intended for. This flipper tab is a great finger guard. This knife is locked in your hand for thrusting. Flipper tab is perfect. Reverse flick is even better. I've always loved the Ceto. They made 200 of these, or 220, something like that. And you could get them with the micarta or a carbon fiber inlay. OEM by Miguron with their nano ceramic coating. This is my favorite type of coating on titanium. And both of those wanting one of the curved hawkbills. Yeah, I don't carry hawkbills a lot, except for this one. This is the first one that got me to want to carry it regularly as part of my, this being, you know, I typically, when I'm out and about, one of my knives that's on me is designated more for beef jerky defense than the EDC. And this one fills that role so comfortably. Lightweight with aluminum and 14C. Very strong lockup with that crossbar. And just a wicked good wave feature. All for $60 from Miguron. This is the AM8 Mark II designed by DC Blades. And I believe they're less than $60. Be shady. What's up, brother? If you're looking for an Ultim Hawkbill, let me pull something up real quick. See? Sis. Ultum. Here we go. This is the knife you want to find. Let me see if they've got any at White Mountain. They used to, but we're just gonna pull it up on the Shieldin site to show you for now, David. This is the Ultim Hawk build that I am personally wanting to add to the collection. One of the early designs from DC Blades was the Shieldin Sith. So this is the original Sith size, 6 inches overall, with a 2.55-inch blade. Give me the pictures. Where's my pictures? Why aren't you loading the pictures? Okay. Anyway, so 6 inches overall length. And then they did the Sith XL. Look at that geared tie back spacer. I want this one. And it's not going to load a picture. Shieldin's website sucks. But this one, the blade is almost 3 inches and it's 7 inches overall length. The XL is the one I want, but even the smaller one is cool. And then they made the Rev, which I also really like. This is also a DC Blades, and it's not going to show it. I like this warning. It's got a little can that also works as a wave feature. That thumb stud there. But you got that wicked warning, Ultim, geared back spacer. What happens if I click buy here? Nope, they don't have it. What about the other Sith? Or what about the Sith? Is it on the Shieldin website? Nope. But that is the Ultim Hawk bill I'm looking for. Apex Carry. What it do? Good to see you, Robin. Yeah, I know you love the DCcito, homie. This has been one of your favorites since the day I got it. And that was, I think the channel was like 3 months old. This came in it was as soon as, it might have been like 4 or 5 months in, because it was as soon as I became part of the Lefty Pass Around. This was one of the first knives I brought in from the Lefty Pass Around. And Tier 1 EDC is part of that group. He had put this in there. And I was the final person, and had been talking to him a lot. And I was the final person on the pass around, and I went to send it back. And he told me to keep it. He gave it to me. And so I've had this one since very early in the channel. I think this was like my second titanium knife. After the this would be my second oldest in the collection after the Clydesdale. But this thing has seen a lot of carry and use. M390 blade and tie. DC Blades killed it. Mick Ranger, member of Kripple Krew Inc. What it do? Yeah, well, I guess we're probably going to see the numbers pop up now that they're done. They look like they was having some fun. Clint Crosby, what's up, brother? How you doing today? You had the Shieldin Sith in titanium. Yeah, I got to check out the Sith XL in tie. I got to review it. Oh, I like that one a lot. It had the contoured tie, but it also had the full geared tie backspacer. Yeah, baby. Not the biggest fan of Ultim, but I wouldn't say no to a Tonto in Ultim. Let me look. I think I only have a single Ultim Tonto, but it's one I can highly recommend and that you can still get for a very good price. I think this is my only Ultim Tonto. Wow. I really do only have one Ultim Tonto. The North Mountain Blade Chop 2 in PEI and Sanmai SLD Magic can be had for just at or just under $100 after code DBD on the North Mountain Blade website. You have a Tonto that with a compound grind and the beautiful finish on that Sanmai. Triple layer finish. Fantastic frag Ultim with inset liners like it should be. And great button lock action. The Chop 2 series has always had fantastic action. And I think you might be able to get one with the thumb stud now. Like, gotta go to the drawer. Like this, the thumb disc, I should say. I think they might be offering the thumb disc now on the Ultim Chop 2, but even if not, it really is a phenomenal flipper. Light switch or push button, it loves. Light switch works all day long. I'm more of a push button guy myself when it works. But North Mountain Blade Chop 2, I've given away an Ultim version. I've given away close to a dozen Chop 2s working with North Mountain Blade. I'm down. I've had so many different Chop 2s, but I'm down to 3 at the moment. Really thinking about trying my first shipwreck on that one. But as you can see, I am a fan of the Chop 2. And even though you know I'm a flipper delete the world and covered in Ultim guy, I don't mind the Chop 2 flipper only versions because they're tuned so well. Especially the Ultim version. Yeah, Chop 2, North Mountain Blade, their Sanmai and their edges always come screaming sharp. Some of the most consistent I've had from any production company. And anybody that has owned a North Mountain Blade will tell you the same thing. You can't, whoops, that was me. You can't get a dull blade from North Mountain Blade. I have, oh man, in total I've had over 2 dozen North Mountain Blades come through because we've given away fixed blades, we've given away premium folders, we've given away budget folders. At least I've handled at least 2 dozen North Mountain Blades, and their edges are always screaming, no matter which model you get. Here is their chunkiest blade stock. The North Mountain Blade Lucky Dog with the Lee Williams kickstop flipper. Thick, chunky blade stock. Still insanely sharp. North Mountain Blade edges don't mess around. One of the few companies that competes with tack knives edges now, but they've had North Mountain's had consistent edges longer. Scrolling. Getting caught up on the chat now. Burning Stables Forge. What's up, Clayton? Looks like the ladies was having fun today. Mid-State EDC, what's going on? Oh, it's Kathy. What's up, Kathy? Good to see you, sis. That's even better. What's up, dog? One member of Kripple Krew Wing. Good to see you, brother. Yeah, I would love to get a J cape. Oh, want to touch the hiney. Scrolling, getting caught up on the chat. Scrolling, seeing who I missed. Still going. Sister Stables, there we go. Miranda Keith, member of Kripple Krew Wing. She's a working and a lurking. So if she doesn't tag you, doesn't mean she doesn't love you. Just means she doesn't want to crash. At least she didn't get the blind pass. Dean of Mitten State University. Getting caught up, scrolling down. Whiskey time. Ooh, that's always a good time, my brother. Always a good time. Man, I have really gotten Mrs. Deebs to start loving her some bourbon. I've got her. She's never been a big whiskey drinker. She's never really enjoyed it. But she started drinking some of my Bullet bourbon and really dug it. And then I'd been looking at the 10-year Bullet, but it's like $15 more. But I just get the regular Bullet because it's really good. But when I got paid for the first batch of sales for my personal collab to celebrate, I grabbed the 10-year Bullet. Yeah, I know I could have grabbed an expensive bourbon, but we, on a budget. So I grabbed the 10-year Bullet. Oh, that was so smooth. But yes, Mrs. Deadly has she preferred vodka, like a chocolate martini or just a vodka and some lime soda water, something like that would work. But she's now just drinking bourbon over ice, and I love it. Love it. North Mountain Blade rules. Yeah, Mud has two chop twos. It did look like y'all was having a great time and having fun. JW Outdoors. Good to see you, homie. How you been? North Mountain Blade and the Moto Katana and Wakizashi. And they are very well made. Very well made. I have handled them. I don't have content on them. I handled them at Blade Show West. But I have handled them. Quite a bit of Ultim. Quite a bit, yeah. I had 27 Ultim knives right now, if that's what you mean, brother. 27 Ultim knives plus fidgets and drivers and yeah, I love me some Ultim. Scrolling. Hell yeah, brother. Lately, the Yakuza has done so well. My favorite of the Yakuzas. I have handled all of them. I've handled the Titanium originals. I've handled the G10, and then I've handled the newest carbon fiber variants. The carbon fiber variants are my favorites of the Yakuzas. All of them feel great. Don't get me wrong. If you prefer the Titanium, get the Titanium. If you're trying to save the money, get the G10. They all felt great. But That carbon fiber one was my favorite, for sure. I have a review on all three variants on the channel. I really should go through and edit some more playlists by company. So if you wanted to look at just Reich stuff, you could go to a Reich playlist. I should do this. Conditioner is better. No, I make the hair silky smooth. Get my 3V Warcraft Tonto very soon. Like the front flipper chop. I've had the OG front flipper chop. Great knife. I gave it away. We've given away a couple of the front flipper chops. I've also but we dropped in. Okay. Internet was like peekaboo. I've also had the Chop 3, which is the smallest of the chops. It has the thinnest, sliciest blade. And the Lee Williams kick. Any day. Any day. That Chop 3 with the Lee Williams kickstop is one of the few knives that I don't want to say I regret trading, but after trading, I've wanted it back in the collection. I wanted to get another one ever since I traded it away. Can't drink alcohol. It makes me sick. Well, that's probably a blessing, honestly, and a money saver. MGM. I don't even know what that is. The internet was doing great. Why is it? Come on. Give it a minute, folks. We're not going anywhere. All right. Give it a minute. Do we mean on which list, brother? On the wish list? What am I chasing next? The next knife I have to get in the collection is the TRM Pitbull. That's top priority for me. That's definitely top priority for me. Mrs. DBD. Oh, is that what you meant, baby? Sexiest member of Kripple Krew Inc. says she heard knives and whiskey. Where do I sign up? Folks, she jumped off the live stream to see if that helps the internet issues. So if she doesn't reply to something you said, it's not because she's being rude. It's because she was making sure that the internet stopped being choppy, and it looks like it might be cooperating. She said she was stealing the show. Sorry. Jameson guy. Man, I was a Jameson guy forever. Ever since the last surgeries, the paralyzed vocal flap, and not being able to drink soda. Because I used to drink. There was 2 monsters a day. I didn't drink coffee. It was 2 monsters a day. And then at least 6 Pepsis in a day. At least. Normally more. And ever since the botched surgery and not being able to drink carbonation, I couldn't drink Pepsi. So I lost 50 pounds, but my taste buds completely changed. I drink coffee pretty black. I like very bitter coffee now. And Jameson just seems so sweet now. I was an Irish whiskey guy my whole life, and the surgeries have made me prefer bourbons and scotch to Jameson now, because my Irish whiskeys just come across so sweet and syrupy to me now. Good thing I only drink Saturdays and some parties. After I quit the green, I didn't want another addiction. Now I'm addicted to knives. Yeah. Yeah, I smoke more than I drink, for sure. I'm catching up, folks. Berkeley Cerakote. That would be dope, my brother. You've been killing it. Folks, if you haven't been watching Berkeley Cerakote, give him a follow. He has been greatly improving his knife making craft, and it's been awesome to watch. Collecting prototypes is like the fentanyl of the knife addiction. Rolf Robertson, hey, you know it, brother. You know it. Stay strong, brother. We only drink on the weekends, and usually Jaeger is a choice for me and Mrs. Yay. Last night you had a blast. That's good. Trouble Bunny in that vertical stream. What's up, sis? If you want to come to the horizontal, link is pinned. Oh, you're already in it. You're already in it. Stabbing both them like buttons. You know, it is. I don't really chase autos. There are a couple of autos on my list that I would love to have eventually. A Protec S&G, a Protec Chavez. You know, there are some autos that I would like to add. A Runt. You know, there's several. But it's not like I chase them like I do regular knives. Because I prefer the fidget factor of a regular knife. I like the fact that it doesn't affect any of the stupid local blade laws. However, after handling that pit bull at Blade Show West, I have had a constant chub that will not. I mean, we are not only just over 4 hours, we are over 4 months now with no relief. And I don't think it's going to get any better until I get a pit bull in the collection. I have recently received a couple of autos that Evil Homie BDB actually does enjoy carrying. And that is the SOCOM Elite Auto, the Microtech UTX 85 Meat Ripper Edition. Is it really the only serrations I really use are for defense knives, like that DC Blades Mantis with the wicked serrations. I don't cut a lot of rope or fibrous material, so I don't really need serrations, but they make a lot of sense on a Meat Ripper Deluxe, you know. But that pit bull, I've got to have it. More of a Kelly, what's up? Looks like y'all was having a blast earlier. Glad y'all had good times. All I wanted was a Pepsi. Just one Pepsi, far from suicidal. Still, I get them tendencies, bringing back the memories. It comes into my head before the suicidal tendencies now, because as soon as I see the all I wanted was a Pepsi, just goes right into Limp Bizkit in my head. I haven't tried the Firmissile. I also don't drink hot coffee very much. If I'm drinking hot coffee, it's because maybe. And I'm doing an Irish coffee. That's the only way I do hot coffee. I ice all my coffees. And because I like it so bitter, I tend to do an espresso roast and then ice it and then sip on that for a little while. Stab that like button, folks. If I'm doing whiskey 1792, that'll put some hair on you. Not drunk and sitting in the neighbor's front yard grabbing grass in fear of falling off the earth. Ooh, gonna get that fishing in tomorrow. Hell yeah. Out the side is still weird for me. See, I prefer out the side to out the front. It started out the front is what I had first, and I've been through many tack knives out the fronts. I've given so many tack knife OTFs as gifts, and this one was a gift from my family one Christmas, and I love this one, but the tack knives. Oh, what the hell is it called? It's not the Gargant. It's something about it's got. You guys will remind me. But when tack knives dropped this, and I felt how comfortable of an EDC shape it was, plus the fact that you have a centered blade, so it doesn't mess with OCD. I like the way an out the side fires, and ergos is why I prefer out the side. My next out the side was a gift from Deadly Daughter, a Desert Warrior Boker Mini Strike. And this is another cool little knife. If this wasn't off the front with this size, it wouldn't be comfortable in hand. But because it has a regular knife shape handle and it has the shape of the regular Boker Strike, you can actually really lock in on this little banger. And then checking out the Pitbull at Blade Show West and feeling those buddy. The maybe I don't know if you guys are seeing this or not, but TRM ergos plus TRM action and TRM quality. That was probably the most comfortable out the side that I have ever felt in hand, the Pitbull. And even though, come on, internet, I'm going to refresh this browser. Even though I don't chase automatics, that Pitbull has me feeling a much different way. I am hooked on the Pitbull. Refresh my browser to see if that helps. Scrolling up a little bit to get caught up on the chat now. I have tried that mushroom coffee. I don't like it at all. Mrs. Deadly and I tried it. Bluminati F and Ninja, OG member of Kripple Krew Inc. It is Hey, Krew, don't go anywhere. Don't go anywhere. We still here. I switched the phone to Wi-Fi. I can't really see your chats at the moment. Mrs. Deadly's rebooting the router, though, so that I'll be able to see your chats in a minute. But we still here. I'm using my data on the phone instead to show off. But I do want to mention, because we've got a lot more people in here than we did earlier, don't forget Caleb. Big homie Caleb 1776 is giving away this amazing McNeese Dixon when he hits 1K subs on YouTube. That's right. This American-made badass blade is going to be given away when Caleb hits 1K on YouTube. So we got to get him there. His profile is in the pinned link at the top of this chat. So make sure, give a look. See if you're following him. Even if you were following him before, because of growth, YouTube likes to scrub subs. And we want to make sure that you're still that you are still subscribed to him. So make sure you check that out, because you're going to want to get in on this Dixon. Also, out in an hour and a half, JD, also known as Daily Gear Guide, has his giveaway. And I think he's giving away a Dixon too. Somebody else is giving away a Dixon, and I think it's JD today. Yes, he's got 3 prizes that are all badass. And the grand prize is a McNeese Dixon. 2 chances to win a McNeese Dixon. And then don't forget, Ron Crow's got a giveaway today. That's an epic weekend, folks. You know, I don't know if Big homie G-Ball is going to be live today, but if so, he's probably got a members giveaway going on. My first giveaway I ever won on YouTube was from Big homie G-Ball. I know I'm missing your chats. I know, folks. I'm trying to get this computer back up so that I can says we're connected again, but it's not playing StreamYard. I can see your chat. Okay, I can see your chats over here. I'm going to catch up on some hellos real quick. I won't be able to throw you up on the screen. You should call a doctor if I have a life calling everyone I know. True that, Cicero. Make it see who I missed. See who I missed that came in. I say yo to Bluminati. We got try 12-year-old Bushmore or Tillamore Dew. I do. I like Black Bush from Bushmill. Well, I haven't had it in a while. But the 12-year, that's one I should give a try. Hate the Tiny Blade OTFs. I don't get why people spend a fortune on them. I feel you. Spoke, what's going on? Spoke 1183, welcome. Welcome. I throw your chat up on the screen, but I can't at the moment. Silver Trail Outdoors. What's up? Why can't StreamYard be reached if I can see you guys on the YouTube studio chat? That's weird. Scrolling down, seeing who I missed. I said hi to Silver Trails on the edge, EDC. Oh no. Prayers for your mom, homie. I hope she's okay. Hope she's okay. 1931 Leatherworks. What's up, Terry? How you doing today? P-Cap. What's up? Hope everybody's having a killer day. Yes, this crew stays during the internet issues. I can see that comment on my phone, and I appreciate y'all. You guys are still hearing me and seeing, right? From my phone. You're still seeing this. Somebody give me a quick thumbs up so that I know I'm not just speaking into the ether. Thumbs up. All right, good. You guys can still hear me. I can see that on my phone. I can barely see the chat there. Now my YouTube studio isn't wanting to refresh either. The computer is just not wanting to hook up to the internet. Try turning that off. We're gonna turn that back on. No. It says it's right there. Connected. Okay, let's close this and try this one more again. Pop it up. Pop it up. Why? It says it's connected. Org. You're gonna tick me off, computer. I love you, Kripple Krew. We still got almost 40 people in here hanging tough, even when we got these issues. You guys know I love you. I can't wait to see who wins Caleb's Dixon. That is such a dope giveaway. Maybe if you I said maybe Mrs. Deadly. That's good thinking, Mrs. Deadly. We could give it a try. Yeah, we forgot you could join with just your data. You didn't have to get on. We got bourbon inbound. Maybe it'll fix the internet. See? That's why you marry a smart woman. Playing with the Dixon on Live. What's even worse, I'm playing with Caleb's Dixon on Live. Got my homie's Dixon in my hand. Thank you, Mrs. Deadly. I did. I'm gonna try one more again now. Your daughter. Mrs. Deadly, or my dog. What? Dog came in from outside because my dog does not have a spot around her eye. That looks rather amusing. That looks cute. You would be very cute with a spot around your eye where it goes, hey, pretty girl. Yeah, I see. Saints chewing on ice cubes. What's all over your face, pretty girl? Yeah. Oh, Dad's gonna have to get a wipe. Yeah, pretty girl, you dirty girl. Yeah, it's a good girl, though. So good girl. My charging cord in the way. There we go. So good girl. Yeah, you're so dirty, pretty girl. You look like you got in a fight. I hope the other dog looks worse. Yes, I hope the other dog looks worse, baby. Spoiled little puppers. Fix this back now. We will see if we can't get back in. Well, gotta take a drink of the bourbon first. Now let's check her theory. What if I try a different browser? No. Well, we're gonna rock and roll with the phone still. Even if I can't see the chat too well, you know what? We're gonna move this over and get that about like so. So I can kind of see the comments. Why is this on the screen? Oh, I see. I want that out of the way, and I want the chat bigger. Oh, well. We rocking and rolling. He always gets a double. I'll get him a triple. Woo. I was looking at the computer while I was playing with it. Forgot it kicks a little. Come on. It still don't want to work. Oh, well. At least now we have internet issues and bourbon. Oh, maybe. It's thinking about it. I know I'm missing your chats, folks. But you know I love you. I saw something about scroll. Why won't you let me look at the chat better? What if I do this? And move this back over here. Can I read? No, that's way too small for me to read. We'll leave it up though, just because. Why are you eating up my entire chat screen and not letting me scroll? Oh, I can scroll a little bit. Nope. Something about Ultim handle. Oh, you just said Ultim handle. If you're asking about the knife with the Ultim handle, which I doubt, because you know what this one is. You know what? We are going to try. Let's turn this off. Turn this off for the moment. Let's try this. No, if you're asking about the knife with the Ultim handle on the edge, I think that's who said Ultim handle. This is the Fair Monster Glideman DBD edition in DLC. You get the DLC, you're gonna get the satin one next. Oh, that would be awesome. I think they're down to less than 5 satin variants. $99 after code DBD for the satin, $111 for the DLC. Very limited drop. We only made 250. Shiny knives and all out purple show. We only made 250 total. And the satin variants are almost gone. If you haven't picked one up yet, I highly recommend snagging it before they're gone. I don't plan on ever doing another run of this edition, so that the first collab ever will remain special. So don't ever expect to see an Ultim Glideman variant like this again when these are gone. I'm excited, hoping that I get to go. I love that you guys love this knife. I'm really excited that not only do we have a premium going on this already, but several other things I'm trying to get in the works with them. Not just Fair Monster, because the next one is going to be spendy, but not just Fair Monster, but I've got trying to work a couple of knives with Wixco that would be absolute budget bangers. I'll give you guys, since I can't see the chat right now, and you guys are staying freaking strong for me, I'll tell you a little bit about what I want to work on with Wixco. I'll tell you two of the things I want to work on with Wixco. So I don't have one here right now because I've given all of them away. All of the, not all my Wixcos. Let me move this and let me grab something real quick. And Wixco is the budget arm of Monster. If anybody wasn't aware, as I'm sitting here talking about Wixco, and they launched at the beginning of 2025, and they have had some phenomenal models. The Vortex is a fantastic little ripper. This doubles as a great EDC knife. The curve isn't too much that you can't use this for a lot of EDC tasks. Like, it's so comfortable because it has a pretty mellow curve. It's not hard to sharpen. It's not hard to use either in EDC situations. But this thumb stud works perfect as a wave feature, and I can have this thing pulled out of my pocket either in a reverse grip or in a forward grip with that blade ready to go so fast, just as fast as a wave feature. I love their micarta. We've also got, from their original lineup, the Drax, and now they have improved the Drax with the Drax 2. Check out these acoustics. I've always liked the sound that makes when it opens, but the Wixco Drax right there, they just dropped the Phoenix, which one of my favorite executive CEO knives I've seen. You still get all that sleekness of a CEO knife with phenomenal action. That front flipper is amazing. The blade cutout's great. But you got this really cool Tonto. It does not look like your normal CEO knife, and it's chunky enough to be very comfortable. And they also just dropped the Jugger. And this is one of the best plunge locks I have reviewed, period. Jason Cox, y'all know him. He had to grab this one. Yeah, all I had to say was Tonto. I can see the contents every once in a while, our comments. Mike Jernak, a member of Kripple Krew Inc. What's up? Folks, if I haven't said hello to you, it's not because I don't love you. It's because I can't really see the chat. My computer has gone down. I'm running just through my phone. And so I can't see my chat very well. If I haven't said hello, it's not because I don't love you, folks. And I really appreciate you guys sticking around through all of this. But homie Jason Cox scored one of these, and he keeps telling me it's the best plunge lock he's ever had. And the way they engineered the tang on this is phenomenal. So, what do I want to do with Wixco? Well, I'm going to tell you two of them. The first thing I want to do is take the Axor, which I wish I could show on the screen right now, which is one of the most comfortable working knives you're ever going to find. Contoured G10 scales with a 14C 28N sheep's foot blade. Let's help you get connected. Okay, it's trying to restart the adapter in the laptop. But The Wixco Drax has beautiful contoured scales and a sheep's foot blade that is just perfect for EDC or putting in work. And I want to do an updated Axor. Instead of full liners, I want to go to an inset liner or an inset button liner lock. I told them I would prefer a button liner or a top liner, but an inset liner instead of the full. Man, I can't even pull it up to look at it right now. Change the blade steel, obviously, 154 cm. Offer a 2 variants in satin, and our 1 satin, one DLC. And I can't even pull up what I sent for the PDF I sent with all the changes. You know what? I'm gonna have to circle back to the Wixco stuff because I don't remember all the changes I recommended for the Axor because there's quite a few. But then I want to do a completely separate model, but call it the Axor, all caps, but with 2 X's. Because I want it to be the double X big brother version of the Axor, which is currently like a 7 1/4 inch, 7 inch. I see, Mick. It's oh, yours is working?
Yeah, it's just
awesome.
that's why I said it's the DVD show. Yeah, no, it's working on mine.
Where do I see the optional updates, homie? Would that be in like settings? Utilities? No, I don't want HB assist. Piss off. Go to, I don't want, screw do Windows system. Nope, that's backup. I hate the new Windows. I don't know where anything is. That didn't help. How do I even get out back? Because that did not help at all. Kripple Krew, thank you for hanging out. We are going to figure this out. That shows like it should. Oh, settings. And last Windows update, last check 2 hours ago. Check for updates. Okay, it's checking. Error encountered. Because it's connected to the internet. Or not connected to the internet, it says. I'm going to restart the entire computer. I tried that. I turned it off, turned it back on, logged in, but we're going to restart the computer totally. Anyway, thank you for sticking around, folks. Hell yeah. Appreciate you, baby. No, it's okay. Well, I mean, you can if you're not using it. There we go.
If I get a work,
I'll let you know. I've got the Mrs. Deadly phone out right now. She set her phone out, so I have a chat while we're figuring out the computer. We're gonna make this work, Kripple Krew. I love the Kripple Krew. You guys are the best family in the knife game. Let's see if I can't get on now. Total reset. It's taking its time. But also, I wanted to extend the jimping all the way out to where the blade clips down to the tip. Oh, but we were talking about the big brother, the double XL Axor. So the first one is just over, the original Axor is just over 7 inches. And I want the big brother to be at least 8 1/4 with really with roughly a 3 3/4 inch blade and a 4.5 inch handle. It's already 1.5 inches wide, the blade, or 1 1/4 inches, but I want to go to 1.5 inches to make the whole knife wider, not thicker because it's already nice and thick, but taller this way. And instead of the sheep's foot, a true straight edge warney on the big bad let's see, where's optional updates? Advanced options, additional options, 0 optional updates available. Network. What if I unplug the Ethernet and try to just use the Wi-Fi? See if the Ethernet had an issue. Okay. I could use a factory reset, says Josh. I know you are, David Giudici. Lying Not a Sheep is chilling too. You guys are the best. But yeah, I want it to be an 8 1/4 inch Warncliffe. And I've got some plans for the big brother of the Axor. And I really think Wixco's going to go for it. That would be fun. Yeah, I know it'd be rare to be the Ethernet. But yeah, Effie, you take too long, I'm out. I love it. Why does it say there's no internet? Only here. No internet access. Restart the modem. We already did. Restart the Wi-Fi. I'll restart the adapter again on the laptop. As clear as a bell up here in the Dakotas. Good to see you, Sean McDonald. You know what? I'm actually going to use her phone and scroll up the chat real quick and see if I'm miss saying hello to anybody that's here. I'm trying everything, Mick. Robo Steve-O. What's up, homie? Good to see you, my brother. Who else we got up in this piece that I haven't said hello to? I said hello to Sean, California conservative. I'm being served because God, now I see the whole comment. Probably being censored because I'm playing with my Dixon on the live. Love it. Love it. Folks, if Mrs. Deadly's not replying to you, it's because I have her phone right now so I can actually see chat. And why are you saying no internet? Disconnect, connect automatically, connect. Can't connect now. Now it says it can't even connect. Mick, I'm probably going to have to talk to you about that offline. We're going to go phone only for the rest of the stream. Normally we get an email when there's an internet outage. And the thing is, Mrs. Deadly was able to connect her laptop back to the Wi-Fi. That was why I dropped my Ethernet line for a minute, was because she was able to connect. And no, that's not the one I want. Why can't you connect to that network? Oh well, we'll mess with it off stream. Off stream. I'm not gonna worry about my computer anymore for the rest of the stream. I'm gonna look at her phone instead. I did restart the laptop, brother. I did. I just did, but let's restart the whole thing again.
I just want the internet.
I know I turned it off and on.
Gotcha.
Have you, baby?
Another double.
I'm about to. She was like, "Do you need another double?" Because she's trying to. She knows I'm trying to figure this out. But Metal Relic, remember Kripple Krew Wink? What it do? Every EDC. Good to see you, brother. Huge salute, Metal Relic. I just got your stickers in last night. Yeah, I got to get you stickers out along with a bunch of other folks. But I got your stickers, homie. They are going to be going into giveaways. I appreciate you sending those, brother. Yeah, if anybody wants to have some of their stickers added to giveaways, hit me up on Instagram and I'll give you my address. Let's see, I still have Barbie stickers. I still have a few blues. I got Fred the Lug still that I can give away. But I'm getting pretty low on giveaway stickers. If anybody wants to send some in. Oh, I got plenty of yours, Kelly. You have sent me a bunch. Christopher Hinckley, what's going on? Put down a deposit with Roman case. I'm getting a handmade case and I have Switzerland Turbo. Oh! Folks, I would show the website if I could right now, but Metal Relics store has some amazing, literally amazing handmade art pieces. I'm going to grab one that we have in-house real quick. Okay, I will give it a shot right now. Had to pull it out of her rose display. Mrs. Deadly has quite the collection of I Hate Steven Singer gold dip roses from me. But I'd say the coolest rose in her collection, Medford Praetorian in the Netherlands, full DLC. Oh, no, no, no. That's going to be an awesome addition. This is a Metal Relic rose. He makes these out of washers and metal and welds them together and then colors them. There's just plain silver. But oh, hey, it looks like I might have internet again. Let's see. I think I have internet.
Did you have the best wife ever?
Oh, I have the best wife ever. I have internet. I have scotch. You can have your phone back, baby. Mrs. Deadly got us back up and running. Let me get back into my chat, and then we'll get back to sharing Metal Relic. There are you back on the Wi-Fi. And go. And I want to do this right quick. You know what? I am going to. I've already given away my 10 free ones. But, whoops. Oh, where did I put that? I think it's. There we go. Because you guys stuck around, we got Christopher Hinckley, Josh Trio 4, Mr. Ducky, Cody C, and KP getting free memberships to Kripple Krew Inc. Thank you so much for your support, Krew. I love you guys. I could not do this without you. There is some new memberships to Kripple Krew Inc. Thank you so much for your support and sticking with me through the troubles. I love you guys. Dropping them badass emojis for the new members. But these roses from Metal Relic are absolutely insane. And now he's doing these beautiful big roses. Let me pull it up. I got to get his link up. MetalRelic.com. It's that easy. Let me share this screen. Now that we cooking with gas again, he's got like, I mean, this is a dope new flower. He didn't have that one before that I saw. The lily. Oh, that's sexy. That spider is wicked. This is the new epic tier rose. And talk about gorgeous. Folks, Cody, Kripple Krew saves 15, or is it EDC with DVD, homie? Was it Kripple Krew or EDC with DVD? I don't have the envelope in front of me. Look at all those badass emojis showing support for the new members. You're welcome, brother. Glad you got it. That's awesome. Really, really appreciate you guys sticking around for me. You know I gotta give back a little. That spider scares me. Yeah, that's pretty wicked. And like, look at that deep sleep. That thing is insane. He also has the sick guitars. Like, those are wicked. And they're on sale. Wow. Knock them down. Look at that, folks. So many types of dope guitars. That look at this lamp. This is handmade, folks. This is freaking handmade and just amazing. But let's go to the relic category. Look at the colored roses. You can get them by the dozen. I love this. The vase. This vase with the hand. That's the next thing I got to get Mrs. Deadly. Is a vase and some colored roses. His vases are wicked. Here's a half dozen with a vase. That's actually a phenomenal price. These are all handmade. $265 for 6 roses and a vase. And you can save 15% with code EDC with DVD. Legit, amazing handmade work. Look at like the tractor, the excavator. You got a little chopper. I kind of like that chopper. You can buy the vases solo or with single rows. Like a rose and a vase for $65 minus 15%. Yeah, baby. Got a little dragster, dog. You got critters. These are kind of new. I like the tank. I don't remember seeing these little guys before. Man, really? Folks, check out MetalRelic.com. Legit, these are straight pimping. I've collected Matt Moorer. What's going on? Or not, I have collected, but I have grown Mrs. Deeb's collection of the I Hate Steven Senior roses over, we've been together for 25 years and I've been getting her these roses for at least 15 for different occasions. And so she's got quite the collection of I Hate Steven Singer roses. Going forward, I will be growing the collection with metal relic roses. Yeah, dude, it's over $100 for a bouquet. A dozen roses is well over $100, and they're gonna die in a week, max. Mrs. Deadly and I, like, plants have never lasted in our house. And I got tired of spending a crapped up a ton of money on flowers for her that died so quickly. Plus, we both have allergies, and certain flowers mess with us more. So I started the I Hate Steven Singer gold dipped roses because I thought that was a fantastic idea, permanent flower. But man, true handmade craftsmanship. These are dope. Yeah. No, I might smoke the green, but no green thumbs here. I'm going. Love you, baby. Yes, between the gold dip roses and Lego flowers. I buy her a lot of Lego flowers. So she has most of the Lego flower sets. They're always expanding though. And there's more I gotta get for her. But she has most of the Lego flowers. I like to get her flowers that last. They really are amazing, brother. They look so good. Yeah, 15% off with EDC with DBD. Awesome work, brother. Definitely give him a follow, a sub, like, and all that good stuff. You know what I'm going to do, though? I do want to check Caleb and see what he is up to. Let me pull up now that we have a working computer again. Let's pull up Caleb. I want to see his profile. Yes. He's growing, folks. The Vortex is wicked nice. I'd love to do a DVD edition on this, but I don't know what we could do other than make it premium because it's already done so well. It's already reversible. It's already has in. The only way I could think to improve this would be to go premium or to go bigger. Because I do want to get working with them. Like by the way, so the Drax or the Axor upgrade that I want to work with them on, I do want one of them on the original size Axor. I want to do some contoured micarta, like their CP micarta from Monster. And I want to do a contoured carbon fiber version of it. But the micarta that Monster used on their CP variants is so good. And premium, like tying a choice steel. Yeah, see, I was kind of they did make an Ultim one. I'm trying to get the prototype from him. I'm sure I'll get it from Samson because they haven't listed them for sale. They've already done an Ultim one and it looks amazing. I want it so badly. I'm going to get it from Samson. But I do think like a premium a tie, and LMAX, even S35, M390, any of that stuff, you can move this to the Monster line. Man, I might have to work with them on that. With a straight up warranty too, like Concept did the Quattro. Yeah, that would be dope too. J to the C. With that awesome Canadian support. Man, freaking months. That's a long ass time. That's an OG right there. Getting that double flag salute. Does someone give away a membership? Can I get one? Brother, you've been supporting since day one, and I truly appreciate you. You're going to get a DBD acoustic salute. Hell yeah. Thank you for your support. J to the C. You know, what I really like about it is it's one of the more useful hawk bills. Because like I was talking about, having less of a curve to it. Such a useful shape. And one maybe, if you do your own sharpening at least, it's one that anybody should be able to sharpen. Hawk bills, but that is one that I really do. Yeah, premium would be sick. Ginger Fisher, member Kripple, wink up at the badass emojis. Badass emojis, love it. Mick Ranger gifting a membership. I gotta see who got that real quick. Catch up. Fishbag got the membership. Thank you, Mick Ranger. We will do. How about a Microtech acoustic salute, brother? Solid the whack by the mic. Really appreciate you. You've been there since day one, brother. Appreciate you. Ginger Fisher getting that double flag salute. Hells yeah, he says, dropping them badass emojis. 14 months. 14 months, folks. That's freaking awesome. How about a 20.5 acoustic salute? Some of the best acoustics in the game. Ginger Fisher, thank you, brother. Miranda Keith, member of Kripple Krew Inc. for 2 months. Freaking awesome. Thank you for the support, sis. Says love chilling with the EDC with DBD fam. Well, we love having you here, sis. I'm going to give you some unique acoustics. How about the Lucky Dog with the Lee Williams kickstop flipper? It's always sounded to me with the way this flipper clacks and then the big old blade locks out. Listen to this. It almost sounds kind of like racking back on a Freedom Seed spitter. This thing, look how thick that liner is. That liner's thicker than most blade stocks. That liner's thicker than a lot of scales. This is one beefy work knife. Thank you for your support. I know you're working. You got a work knife salute. Wanting to buy Ultim so much. Badass emojis. One Moon, what's up? More badass emojis. Mark Carter up north. Finally made some stabby. Yay. Good to see you, homie. Welcome to the chat. Are you up in Canada? I see that up north. I'm wondering if you're a Canadian. Take it easy, my brother Mud. Have a phenomenal day. I will talk to you later. North Mountain has so much great stuff. We've reviewed a ton of it here and given away a ton of it here, but there's still more from them that I want for sure. Freedom Seed Spitter. I know, calling it a pew or a bang got boring to me. I like Freedom Seed Spitter. I like Kelly's cordless hole punch. I really use that one a lot too. You can always fall back on that Tingo Boom. Still floating my folding Gerber. Minnesota. Okay, word. Mrs. Deadly's from Minneapolis. She's born and raised in Minneapolis. Like I'm from California. Minneapolis reminds me of that because it's a better place to be from than be in. Now, way up north in Minnesota's got to be nice. But yeah, I would not be in Minneapolis nowadays. That's for sure. I'm going to check the Instagram, see if anybody sent over any carries while we was internet free. And it looks like we do. We're going to share some carries right quick. Your mom is, whoa, hold on. I got to look at that message. Great news. My mom is fine. The ER took care of everything, taking her back home. Everything is fine. Yes. Glad to hear it. That is awesome, brother. God is good. Let's look at that Instagram carry now. Things his grandpa has given from Beekeeper. Ooh. We got an old school K-bar and an old bayonet. Wicked dope. Plus the case. A classic. Love it. Baz Beast. My brother from a Dutch mother. Oh, that thing is wicked. It just snaps into the leather. So your sheath is also your handle? That's a trip. That's a wicked little ripper. Hey, we got more Krew on here now. Does anybody know the name of this Valhalla model? It was given to Baz Beast. He knows it's Valhalla knives, but he doesn't know the model. Bluminati F the Ninja. Oh, in response to court enforcement dropping by our place about our dogs, designed this chip to sell and get funds to build a fence around. Let's go! Dojo Doggo, get the new Bluminati chips. Oh, I love that. Breaking city ordinance, one dog at a time. That's right. Screw court enforcement. Show support for our brother Bluminati by getting your awesome Dojo Doggo chips. Those are sick, brother. I love them. Drop the dojo link right quick, homie. We're going to bounce. Oh, wait. I don't need you to. I've already got it saved. I'm going to bounce over to the dojo. I'm going to pull up browse all. I'm going to look at the chips. But we will share this screen. Got 3 bayonets. Hell yeah. You're in the woods playing with knives. That's a great place to play with them. Get you in less trouble than playing with your Dixon on screen, I guess. Wait, did I just show the Instagram again? That's not what I meant to show. We're going to show this right here. So, folks, you can get your disabled but deadly chips there too. Don't forget on the Bluminati Dojo. Those, by the way, all funds from the disabled but deadly chips right now, the DBD chips, are going to the Dojo Doggo Fund. So if you purchase your DBD chips right now, you're also helping Bluminati. Sold out of those ones. But you can get your Twisted Sis chips, your Big Red Poker chips, the Bluminati Old School Dojo chips. Obviously all the sick clothes, but I was looking specifically at chips, poker chips. Why don't we go, boom, home? Because I think if I go to collections, random community, a Dojo Doggo not uploaded here yet? Is it in this side? Oh, visit the dojo. Twisted Sis, Bluminati Ninja. Look at all these dope ass items you can get from the dojo, by the way. I don't see the Dojo Doggo chips just yet, but they'll be ready soon, folks. In the meantime, you can grab your Bluminati chip, your Twisted Sis chip, or you can grab a DBD chip and help out the dojo. I see that now, brother. They'll be up soon, folks. Awesome looking new Dojo Doggo chips. Grab them while you can. I'm so glad your mom's fine, brother. That makes me so happy. Had a YouTube channel, handcuffs, escapes, and lock screen like after you found the Stabby channel. Yeah. You know, it's funny. I came into this. I broke my neck for a second time, had bad surgery, ended up having emergency surgeries, became disabled, younger than 40, was going through mental times, was home all day, started watching the Pew community first, started watching a lot of Freedom Seed Spitter reviews. But 704 Tactical started doing more knives, and he created 704 Gear. And when I was following that, it started recommending me channels like G-Ball, Stasa, Wayne, Knife Beater, and Lefty were the first 5 I got recommendations to. And I found this community, and you guys have made such a change. I mean, such a big impact on my personal life. I'm so happy I found this community that way, because there is no other community like the Knife and EDC community. And there's no familia as tight as the Kripple Krew. However, we all find our way here. Eventually, we end up in the right spot. I want to show you something, folks, and get your guys' opinions on these. I see you, Miranda Keith. I will pull up your picture in a moment. First, so last live, or Tuesday's live, I was showing off a lot of the NPE stuff, including the stuff that big homie, Apex Carry EDC, aka Robin, printed and sent my way. And we were talking about different NPE tools. And I'm going to be doing a video on all the NPE stuff I have soon. Plus, doing an NPE giveaway, because I've got some stuff to give you guys. Also, I kind of asked about like a DBD NUC. And I want to show you something. That's awesome. I'm glad that brought you this way, homie. Glad you found the Kripple Krew. We're happy to have you here. Big homie Apex Carry EDC hit me up with this right after the live. That's the first print. That's not even the clearest one he sent, by the way. Right after the live, like maybe 2 hours later, I get those and we chat a little bit. I really like the way the cane guy turns out on a Nuck. I knew it was going to be clearer than this would be, but the cane guy is what we're going to focus on. And in the near future, after I get paid, I'm going to grab a half a dozen or so of these in different shapes and colors from Big Homie Apex Carry to put in some giveaways. I think it would be dope to give away some DBD Nucks. One Moon. Ooh! Look at this wicked little hawk build that One Moon made. I love that chubby handle. That is a killer little hawk bill, homie. Freaking dope. One Moon made that, folks. He sells these, by the way. Wicked, wicked cool. Miranda Keith. Oh, I always love it. You guys know I love seeing it. But we're going to start at the top. We got a Berkeley Cerakote. I don't know if that's a cog or a shiv. I got to get his models down right. But that's a Berkeley Cerakote. We've got a Ferra Monster Glideman DBD edition. You know what drives me crazy? Every time I see my knife in your carry. We got the Vosti Raccoon Tie Slim. We got a T-Cal. We got two Burning Stable Forge, hand-forged Damascus knives. We've got the sick Spearfish knives with that wicked grind. Arkfeld Ultra, we got the sick wallet. And then look at the chips. We've got the Guardians of the Blade Ixie Blade Walker chip. She's got the DBD chip. And the said Stevie chip. I know she also has the Rob's Nerdy Vibe chip, which is really dope. I don't know how many folks have that one, but that's hella cool. We're going to stop that. Jim Cox. Busting out 2 flags for big homie Jim. It's been a minute, homie. Hope you're doing well. It's good to see you. And you know what we will do? We're going to do a Shark Lock salute, but we're going to do a different Shark Lock. We're going to do the Dimco Razor Shark. This is a sick gift from my boy Boz Beast. By the mic. Absolutely the coolest utility knife on the market because it's got a freaking shark lock, folks. Awesome acoustic salute for Jim Cox and 12 months, a whole year of support, brother. Thank you. Best MP tool, probably the Witch Doctor Little Brother Zirconium Sand-Filled Sap. Oh, yeah, that's a good one. That's a good one. Yeah, for grabs a little later once you finish the warning. Yeah. That's unfortunately that green's got to stop or keep coming in, right? Fresh piece of gum real quick. I want to remind everybody that at 1 p.m. Pacific, in 37 minutes. Daily Gear Guide is stepping all over on Krew. Daily Gear Guide's going live with his 100K giveaway. He is also giving away a Dixon today, as well as multiple other knives. And then at 2 p.m. Pacific, Ron Krew is going with a giveaway. And then, of course, I'm not getting off yet. I'm just reminding y'all, we've got G-Ball tonight, Saturday NAF Live, Nafaholics, tomorrow, Gareth after TCal. Maybe Barbie? She might stick to the usual schedule. I don't know with what's going on. And of course, Aries EDC and the Maker's Corner tomorrow evening. It's a great weekend, folks. Need to win some more, says Corey C. Hell yeah, you do, brother. He just won the last members only giveaway. His pinnable tip about to ship out. But yeah, later on, bunch of giveaways. And when we get Caleb 1776 to 1K, this McNeese Dixon is being given away. Trish, what's up, sis? One day it's gonna happen, brother. We do a lot of them. I do a lot of giveaways here. In 2 years, almost 2 years, Father's Day will be 2 years. We've easily given away over 50 knives. I have to go back and check. But easily over 50 knives. And EDC gear like pry bars and glow rhino stuff. And we've given away multi-tools. But well over 50. At least, I mean, we're probably over 75 in total giveaway items by this point. So you're always going to have a chance. And every month, there's a members giveaway. And also, typically when we have a larger, like a milestone giveaway, there's always extra member giveaways also. So members always have an extra chance to win. But even if you don't pay for a membership, you know we give away a ton of knives on this channel. And that's because you guys do so much supporting me. I try to give as much back to you guys as I can. Angelo, member of Kripple Inc., what it do? Yes, this Dixon will be given away when Caleb hits 1K. Plus, there are massive giveaways later today. Sound like Dr. Seuss in this piece. Yes, sir. Yes, you did. You got that win. Getting a Johan Jordan design. Did you won while we were interviewing Johan Jordan? Addicted to the swag. I try to include as much swag as I can. After Blade Show West. Pardon me. Yeah. No, I'm all right now. All right, folks. Hopefully I had the camera covered or the mic covered for that. I aspirated a little bit, but we good. After Blade Show West, I had so much dope swag. We gave it away so fast. But I'm really stoked. We've got Blade Show Atlanta coming up, where Mrs. Deadly and I are going to be working the Farrah Monster Wigscope booth for 2 days, plus running amok, collecting all kinds of swag that we're going to be giving away after. You know we do. Yeah, check it out later. Hell yeah. Blaze Burger, what it do? Ain't seen you in a minute. Good to see you. Be safe while you drive, folks. If he doesn't tag you, that's because he's driving and it's not the best idea. Cat Scratch, what's up, homie? Good to see you as well. New folks just popping in. What's in the pockets? What are you carrying? Also, who hit that new Monster and Wixco drop? I know a bunch of y'all did. I know a bunch of people picked up Juggers and Phoenixes. And I saw hits on the Monster side as well with these two bangers dropping this month. Who got in on the new Monster Wixco drop? Like I said, a bunch of you grabbed Juggers and Phoenixes. I see when you guys use my code, and I can't tell you how grateful I am that you do. I can never express how much you guys mean to me, but I do see when you use my codes. I just don't see who. I don't see any of the order information, but I know a bunch of you got them. Want to know why knives? What it do? And welcome. You are currently in the vertical stream. Most people are kicking it in the horizontal. If you want to chat with the rest of the Kripple crew, that horizontal link is in the pinned comment. You can see the whole mat then, and you can kick it with the rest of the Kripple crew. I'm going to pull my pockets today's pockets back out because I did my pocket check very early on in the stream. We got some more folks on here. So I just got your first Kaiser today. Well, that's dope, homie. What'd you get? What did you get? And again, welcome to the stream and welcome to the Kripple crew. I don't believe I've seen you here before. Want to know? There you go on that vertical side. Which Kaiser did you get? Let us know. My pockets today, I'm carrying Caleb's McNeese Dixon that he's going to give away when he hits 1K. Roger that, Jim Cox. Much love, brother. I've been carrying this for a few days, getting a feel for it, falling in love with it. And I'm going to be creating more content to help Caleb get to 1K. Folks, Caleb is not doing well. You know, he's been having some really serious health issues. And he was back in the hospital yesterday again. And he hasn't been able to create much content. And he was worried that he was never going to get to the 1K to be able to give this away. And the 9 other knives he wants to give away. He sent this to me just to review it because he wanted me to check it out after I've sent him a bunch of knives for him to review for his channel. He sent his personal grail to me to review. And I was asking him, talking to him, and he said he would like to give us away 1K, but he didn't think he could get there because he's been so ill. And I said that while this is here, I'm going to do my damnedest to get him to 1K so that he can give this away. Ooh, giveaway tonight. Man, all kinds of giveaways today. Want to know why? Knives got one as well. Hell yeah, there's Caleb's link drop by homie Mick. We got to get him to 1K, and then he's giving this bad boy away. And I'm going to do everything in my power to help him get there. Every piece of content I create, he will be collaborating on. So if you see it on my channel with the Dixon, watch it on his channel as well, please. Yo, Mike John, he was lurking. Good to see you, brother. But the McNeese Dixon in the pockets today. Also in the pockets, it's becoming almost a regular left-hand knife for me. One that I am rocking most days as my left-hand rear pocket knife. And that is my Spartan Harsey. Whoop, that was my finger getting in the way. Spartan Harsey SHF Stormwatch Edition. I know I have reliable and strong American badassery in my back pocket, ready to go, easily used with my left hand. So we got the Dixon. We got the Spartan. Fifth pocket knife is the ABW, American Blade Works, slip joint with diamond tie texturing. And the belt knife is the Aries EDC Custom Bloomcliff with the True Blood Red Kieranite and the acid washed 80 CRV2. That's today's pockets, all USA made for me today. If you haven't dropped your pockets in the chat, I agree, brother. I do as well. He's in my dailies. If you haven't dropped your pockets in the chat or sent your pictures of your Kripple carry and your Kripple critters to my Instagram, you can still do so and share it with the crew. We want to know what's in your pockets, or we want to see your Kripple critters. This new Fair Monster Reaver, such a fun knife. Like, I am not a trailing point guy at all. I'm normally not a big belly guy, but this big beast, over 8.5 inches, S90V, and amazing ergos, really has me liking this jugger. New Kaiser Smolt and a Tinnable Fin Rear. Two great knives. The Kaiser Smolt, one of their better fixies. And it is impossible to go wrong with the fin rear. Top liner lock fin rear is my favorite, but all the fin rears are great. This one is my Bougie Bish fin rear. The Bougie Bish in Sparkles and Damascus. One of the absolute best budget knives of 2025, hands down. Hands down. One of the few knives, actually, yeah, there's only two knives that both Mrs. Deadly and I have in our collections. Obviously, the first knife that we both have is the Fair Monster Glideman DVD edition, my own personal first collaboration. Got my badass logo right there under the Ultim. Of course, I have my first collab, and Mrs. Deadly has one as well. So do my son, the Deadly Jr. and the Deadly daughter. But so we both have Fair Monster Glideman DVD editions. My first collab. But the only other knife that we both own currently is Tinnable's Fin Rear. This was the very first knife that she got at Blade Show West. She saw this purple micarta Tinnable, fell in love. The knife bug bit her, and we spent more money on her than on me at Blade Show West. Not that I'm not complaining at all. I came out like a bandit, but I'm happy that we grew her collection the way she did, the way we did, because she became such. I mean, she's a knife person now. And before Blade Show West, she was just like, yeah, they're cool. After Blade Show West, she's a knife person. And there's only 2 knives we both have. You can't go wrong with the tenable thin rear. Take it easy. Want to know why? Blazeburger checking in at the red light with a large Sabinza and a McNeese Big Mac 3.5. Yay, yay, yay. Badass American made knives. The McNeese Mac 2 3.5 is currently higher on my grail list than the Dixon. Only personally, I think they're both phenomenal knives. I would take either in a heartbeat. I'm not saying that I wouldn't add this to collection this second if I could. But there's something about that Mac 2, that 3.5, that look, that feel. Oh, I got to review big homie Chris Lopez's Mac 2. And I have been wanting a Mac 2 ever since. There's something about it that just makes me feel like I can punch through walls, cut through car doors. Sparkles. That's my bougie bish. Oh, I hear you on that, Cat Scratch. This has been in my pocket almost every day since it showed up. This is one of the craziest knives I've ever handled. And yet, so perfect for EDC with that awesome Magna Cup blade. The M-lock. Everything about this thing is so wild. I always thought his knives looked dope. Brian Winters is a freaking wizard. And I always thought his stuff looked dope. You know, it's not inexpensive, obviously. But when I saw it, all of his knives, I've been like, yeah, those look cool. I don't think I would carry it. This is a DSKFS from Mr. Mouse. And it is one that I can't stop carrying because not only is it crazy, but so wicked useful and comfortable. It is Cat Scratch, one of the coolest ever. Have a killer day, Mama Lou. Got the Fret, Fixie, Feel Good Jack, Spyderco Serrated Jester in pink. Ooh, that's a rare one. Spicy Stubby Dragon Fruit Paleta. Chupa paleta, chupala, chupa paleta, chupala. That's his little lollipop stabber. Pink and blue swirled dice with popping yellow pips. Really cool. Chupa paleta. That's such a good song. Got it stuck in my head now, homie. I hear that, Thomas. So this is such a community effort that this means more to me than I can say. So this knife came about because of the Guardians of the Blade XC, Blade Aid for Blade Walker. Titanium Justin he reached out to Brian Winters about it. Brian Winters knows Steve Blade Walker, and Brian was in immediately and said he would donate one of these. The Jake bought a ticket and DSKFS'd it to Mr. Mouse. Mr. Mouse won on that ticket and DSKFS'd it to me. So every time I handle this knife, I think of my brother Blade Walker. I think of homie Titanium Justin for setting it up. I think of the Jake, another big supporter, and big homie Mr. Mouse. Such a community trail that led to this knife in my hands. That is something I'll forever treasure. Derek or Eel, what it do? Looking for some music? Yeah, yeah, yeah. Good to see you, brother. Brian Winters truly is a great guy. Like, as soon as he heard what was going on, that we were going to use it to raise money for Blade Walker, he was like, oh, of course. Of course, I'm in. Dylan Mallory, what's up, big homie? How you doing today? Folks on that H2O pre-order got to be getting excited. That has been progressing nicely. Oh no, we got to look at On the Edges Kripple Critter pics. Folks, you know I love seeing these. First, we've got Cheese. What a good name for Cheese. Got Cheese the Chihuahua. Love it. And then we got Olive, Labrador, and German Shorthair. Just chilling. She's like, why are you taking my picture? I am comfy as hell. That is one comfortable. She got her pillow here. That is one comfortable dog right there. That is the life. Hell yeah, I love seeing the Kripple Critter pics. Folks, I bet you're getting antsy. You can't wait for them H2Os to drop. I was not able to get in on that pre-order. But man, the noir versions are so gorgeous, brother. They all look good. But those noir versions really, really make this sound happen underneath the desk and then make me limp a little after. I Kripple Krew. It's 15 minutes until JD's big giveaway stream. I'm going to shut down so you guys can have time to go grab some snacks, grab some drinks, talk to a man about a horse. We got our brother Ron Crow going at 2 p.m. Central or Pacific. He's got a giveaway. We've got G-Ball, Saturday NAF Live, Nafaholics. It sounds like Want to Know Why Knives is doing a giveaway tonight. Crazy day. Make sure you're following Knife Tube Schedule on Instagram or going to knifetubeschedule.com where you can see all of these live streams on the schedule. Big shout out to our boy Scott for taking care of that list. That does so much for us. Kripple Krew, you guys know I love you. You hang out even when the internet's all jacked up and you still stay and play. You know I love you. You guys mean so much to me. I hope you have a phenomenal rest of your weekend. Until next time, Kripple Krew, stay safe, stay frosty, but most importantly, Kripple Krew, stay freaking deadly. Oh, get Caleb to 1K.